Life seems to be going really well for me right now, and I feel super blessed but super guilty at the fact that life is going so good. And
I just don't wanna leave you. Might just know the reasons why we both can't play here.
hey y'all, it's your girl B, and it has definitely been a while. So sorry. I haven't left you guys high and dry altogether. I did post a video of my trip to Vegas, so go ahead and check that out. I'll link it somewhere up here. But for those of you who enjoyed my becoming a better person through Christ, or getting to know God journey, I kind of took a hiatus, and honestly, there's several reasons for why I did, but I'm back now, and I guess I can touch on them briefly. But before we get into all that, if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I promise you will love it here. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, y'all. Hey, sorry for the wait, but we're back. So this video, I'm pretty much going to be freeballing it because I don't know what I want to talk about, but I feel very moved to talk to you all today. So first things first, let's talk about what happened over the last month and a half. Over the last month and a half, like, I honestly took a break from reading the Bible. I didn't take a break from talking to God or going to church or anything like that, but it was just very much so that I was forcing myself to read the Bible, and as I'm reading it, it felt more like a chore. It felt more like a inconvenience, because I was like, I read it every night initially, but then I was like, ugh, I don't feel like doing this. And having that mentality, it was so hard to kind of interpret what God was trying to say to me, because I didn't even want to be doing it half the time. So yeah, I was going through that, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna read the Bible for a little bit. And I felt bad initially, but I decided to stick with it. I was like, I'm still gonna talk to God. You're still gonna hear from me. I'm gonna talk to you every day, multiple times a day. I'm just not gonna read the word right now because it's not speaking to me. And I'm a person where I just read the Bible, wherever I leave off at, that's where I continue in the Bible app. And so I know some people, they kind of look up things to read when they're experiencing something, but that's just not me. I don't want the Bible to be a cure to things that I'm feeling. I want to actually, understand what is going on, understand what is being said, understand what is supposed to be coming out to me as the reader, as me coming out to me as a follower of God and Jesus Christ. So yeah, I don't do that spotty pick a verse that relates to what I'm going through. So in that, I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna read it. So I didn't read it for like a week, and then once I started reading it again, I felt good. Like, it was speaking directly to me. And I think the chapter I was reading was Proverbs. It was Proverbs, and then it was Ecclesiastics. Those were the two chapters I read, because I caught up on what I missed. And they just spoke to me so much. I actually tried to do a video explaining how I felt after reading those two chapters. I'm sorry, those two books. But yeah, I was just rambling, so I kind of aced it. I might post it at a later date, I don't know. It was just a lot of rambling, but that's where I was. So I personally don't believe that you should force trying to understand things or read through things when you're not comprehending God's message. So I took that break for me, but I made sure that the minute it was gone, I was back in it. It literally was 7 days. I remember, because I tried to read the Bible when I was in Vegas. The first night in Vegas, I missed reading the Bible. Then that following day, I tried to make up for it, and it just wasn't working. So I was like, yeah, it's you've been feeling this way for a while. So I took a break. So that was the first reason why I took a break. Then secondly, once I came back, if I'm being incredibly honest, life seems to be going really well for me right now, and I feel super blessed but super guilty at the fact that life is going so good. And part of me also feels like a lot to do with me having a better outlook on life right now is because I've skewed my perspective, or I changed my perspective. So things that used to bother me, or things that I used to harbor on, just don't anymore. Like, I'll get upset, I'll get discouraged, I'll get disappointed in a moment, but literally I'll talk to God and I'll feel better, whether it be the next day or a couple of days. But by the time I come to you guys to try to tell you guys what's been going on, it's like distant memory. And again, I feel guilty of that because it's like I know people are going through some serious things, some hard things right now, and I feel like I'm not. I feel like everything is going smoothly. I feel like God hears me. God is showing me grace. He's blessing me more than ever, and I'm just so appreciative for it. And sometimes expressing that to other people can come off a little bit as bragging. Some people are annoyed by that, like, oh, she has nothing going on, da 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 da, or her life is perfect. And I promise you, my life is not. It is not. I have a lot of stuff that goes wrong. However, every time something goes left, I choose to go right. Right to God. That's so cheesy. But that's what I do. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, nothing bothers me. It could be people talking about me, and I'll hear it, and then I'll be down about it for a little bit, and then I'm like, whatever. Like I don't say they're hating. But I'm just like, something is going on for them to talk about me. Or even if they talk about me, it doesn't matter because my God got me. You feel me? So I just brushing that shit off. Oops, sorry. I be brushing that stuff off, and I feel like some people, judge me for that. Some people, feel like I'm a little fake. They feel like I like to put on this persona that everything's all together. But honest and truly, I feel like nothing can bother me as long as I got God with me. And I don't know, it's so hard to explain. Like, it's really hard to explain, and I'm trying so hard to actually, allow you guys to understand. Like, anything that someone makes me feel, any emotion that I feel is just that. It is an emotion. However, the truth is the truth. So if, like the last example I said, if people talking about me and they have their perception of me, that's cool. But I know the truth of who I am. I know the truth of who I'm trying to be. And I feel like I know that I'm constantly trying to be a better person. So someone speaking on how a horrible person doesn't affect me, because that's not who I am. 1, 2, I'm not moving in a way to make myself feel better than anyone. If you've been around me, I'm going to show you love. I'm going to show you grace. I'm going to be humble. I'm going to make sure you're good. Like, I just enjoy being around other people, allowing other people to feel good, and celebrating other people. So that's one thing I'm always going to do. And I think being around people who have a negative idea of who you are, I won't lie, it can get very draining. It can get very hard trying to be the bigger person. But in those situations, it's like, be around them when you have to, when you absolutely need to, and when you don't, go your own way. Like, I feel like society has kind of put us in this space where it's like, we have to be around people we don't get along with, because it's just part of nature. And it's like, no, unless it's for work, unless it's for something that's gonna better myself or better my community, and I have to do it, to serve in some type of way, then I'm gonna do it. But in my free time, I'm not. So, like, prime example, if a friend invites you out and someone you really don't bang with is gonna be there, I thought of that. Still celebrate with that person at a later time, but it's okay to say, you know what, I'm just not gonna deal with that. However, if it's a milestone, if it's a marriage, baby shower, graduation, those for that, you gotta kind of suck it up and just be in that presence and be in that space with that person, because you're celebrating someone else. So yeah, that's how I personally feel. Nobody's gonna guilt me to be around anybody I don't want to be around, unless I need to. Feel me? So that's just how I've been operating. So yeah, I've been really good, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I did need to take that break and kind of reassess who I was, who I wanted to become, who did I hear God calling me to be, and things of that nature. So now your girl is feeling pretty good, and I just ask that God allows me to operate in this feeling for as long as I can, because it is truly amazing. Like, it's this calm, peaceful, joyous area that I'm in, and I'm choosing it, and it feels good. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous for a time where I'm not in this, because one thing that I do fully understand and comprehend when it comes to being a follower of Christ is that no one is without hardship. And I don't know what he has in store for me, but I'm not going to dwell on it either. I'm going to enjoy this and write it out and praise him every day, all day. So there's that. In addition to that, I don't know if I was doing this in my previous becoming a better person. I know I discussed it, but I have officially joined the welcome team at the church that I've been attending since February. And it's pretty cool. It's nice to serve. It's nice to give back. It's nice to do something for God. I'm not completely I'm not completely outgoing, but I am enjoying the experience of me serving on the team and just, you know, serving God and bettering myself, and it's been a really good experience. So I might actually want to join another team, but that's TBD. I'm still, you know, kind of getting to know the church more. The next step for me would be either baptism, which I think I spoke about on this channel. I do want to be baptized again. I don't know what I'm waiting for, honestly, but I do want to be baptized, and then also possibly becoming a member of the church, because I've been going there since February, and it's a good vibe. I enjoy Pastor V. His messages are always spot on. It always hits. I enjoy the community as I've seen it. Everyone that I have spoken to is very kind. It just feels very community-like, and I'm just slowly getting to know more people and more members of the church. But yeah, your girl might officially join, so stay tuned to see if I do that. And I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to catch you guys up really quick. I hope you guys are having a great summer so far. We are now in the second half of the year, and I just move you to do whatever it is that you feel that God is calling you to do. Don't put it off. Do it today, because regardless of where you are, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, God has got you. And that can help you make it through anything, work through anything, obtain anything. Like, just know that he is with you, and as long as you hear him calling you to do it, because we've wasted too much time, myself included. We've wasted way too much time worrying about how we are economically, or where we are economically, where we are physically. Mentally, you know, you do have to be mentally prepared for some stuff, but at the same time, you can't just keep trying to get ready. You just gotta, you know, be ready. So I hope I said that saying right. But yeah, you guys, that's basically all I wanted to come with today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was super short. I'm gonna try not to really edit it too much. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed week. I hope that you feel God's love with you every day, every minute, every second. And just know that it's real. And I also hope that you find your tribe, you find a community of people who you can actually grow with, that you can, you know, go through life with, who can be there for you, you can be there for them, and genuinely care about each other, and propel each other to get to know Christ on a deeper level. So yeah, that's it. Again, if you made it to the end, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Plenty of videos, go ahead and check them out, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
'Cause all I wanna do is lie.